All right, welcome back to Demonetized. I don't even have to censor myself here with the forks and the shorts. I will, but I don't have to. I just want you to know that because Sweaty Palms gets demonetized every time, all the time, because that's what life is. I'd risk it all when I'm craving Taco Bell, number 19. Okay, you're gonna do it because you really gotta get to work. Oh my god. And also in a car that does not look like it's particularly suited for off-roading, but wow, you made it. Really? Whew. I don't know how he made it across with the giant steel weighted balls holding him down. You know what? It's just even more risk to add onto it. No thank you. Have I ever mentioned how I'm scared of water? Yeah, I'd elect to not do this. Driving on a bridge. Oh good, more bridges, hopefully more water. What could go wrong? Seriously? Really? This, why? Why, I don't know, why couldn't you just, like, just put things in the middle of the bridge? I realized at the end of the day, in order to drive across it properly, your tires really have to be just on that section. But why couldn't you just, I don't know, put some plywood or something in the middle. Just make it a little bit less intimidating, especially for the guy who's walking behind the car. Give him a chance to walk in the middle and not have to worry about falling on either side of a 1 foot gap. Just put something in the center. I don't understand. It's not that hard. Lay some wood. Ugh. Quite nervous to see if the high five sequence is completed. This is an actual bear. All right, it's an actual bear. I thought it was a person in a bear suit at first. I don't know why, but I just feel like waving your arms wildly in front of a bear and putting your hands in a bear's mouth could go wrong. I don't care how long you and this bear have known each other. Slapping the bear's face? Really? Bro, even if the bear is trying to give you like a nice high five, that thing's strong, dude. It just looks angry too. Oh my god, dude. I can't. Why are you putting your face like right up there? Dude, I'm sorry. I don't care how much practice you have had at something like that. That bear might not be in the mood, and that's it. It's all over, lights out, you're done. Would you be more or less scared with the blindfold? Wait, you're supposed to do this blind? Why though? Okay, also, the rope is engineered to dangle you at just the right height so you smack your head into a metal beam. I'm sorry, I have so many questions. Dude just smacked his head straight into the metal beam. Make the rope longer so if you fall down, that doesn't happen to you. That's so stupid. Why? And like, what? Okay. All right, cool. Isn't this the same place where they didn't fully clip in the guy? Wait, didn't we see that clip last month where the guy jumps across and then it's like, oh, guess what? Yeah, we weren't clipped in. Wow, good thing that guy wasn't doing it blindfolded. What is wrong with this place? Why does it exist? People doing things blindfolded, smacking their head against the beam, people doing it without a blindfold, but they're not clipped in. What is happening? Train over a bridge. Hey, you know what? At least in this case, there are tracks that the train is on instead of, can you imagine if the train conductor had to manually steer because the wheels are free to move wherever they want, like a car? Yeah, no thank you. That's terrible. Not something you want to see when landing from a parachute. Sea full of jellies, not jellyfish. Okay, it's jellies, not, wait, why would they land you though? Why would they land you? Why would they land you? Don't. Okay. Looks to be moon jellyfish. Moon jellies, super common jelly all over the world. They have harmless stings, so they were probably just fine. I got stung dozens of times from trying to get some stuff I dropped off up here. I guess it stings a bit, but I wouldn't even call it 25% of a bee sting. That doesn't sound fun. I'm supposed to be having fun parasailing. I don't want to be dropped into even 25% of multiple bee stings all over the place. No thanks, I'd just rather not. Palm sweat level, mom spaghetti. What he wrote down, the whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth and yeah, demonetized comes out. Okay. So, is someone about... Oh my god, he's gonna drift it. Okay. Wait, there's another car that's just stopped in the intersection. I don't know if they're just spectating this dude drifting. He's still gonna go... Oh, and then he's gonna go into the parking spot. It's not easy to do that. All right? I've tried drifting in a controlled environment, private course, and I'm pretty terrible at it. Stairway to Heaven. Oh god, that's wild. Where is it even going to? Okay, it is going to another mountain. I'm like, is this attached to a helicopter? Like, what in the world? Are you hooked in? No, I can't tell. I can't tell if they're... Okay, they are clipped in. Yeah, you can see it right there. Like, I feel like that'd be a wise thing to do, even if you're pretty confident in your climbing skills. Just clip in, you know? I guess they're probably doing it on the handles, so they just have to undo it every time they get to another support bit. And they probably have 2 clips, so they can always have one at least attached. I don't know. I think that'd be fun. Maybe I'd think differently once I actually approach it, but then when everyone else in the group that you're going with starts crossing, you're like, well, guess I have to do this. And that'd be pretty cool, honestly. I'd be down. Curious snapping turtle. Dude, why would you get that close? The jaws on those things are so powerful. Nah, dude, get that away from... Please get that away from... Those things can actually probably remove your hand if they want to. And maybe if they can't actually remove a hand because of, like, I don't know, the angle doesn't work, they could at the very least remove a finger. At least have your hands in a fist. I know it doesn't lend itself well to treading water, but, like, you better keep yourself in a fist when you're next to one of those, because I feel like a loose finger is going to look a little bit like a worm or something, and they're just going to be like, let me chomp on that real quick, and it will come clean off. Nah, dude. Nah. We're not about to show this. We're not about to encourage this. Okay, thank goodness. I was about to be so mad. Oh, God. I guess the sweaty palms component was the thinking that the person was going to do it, and then I was like looking at the Twitter account, like, this is called Jump Floofs. There's no way that an account called Jump Floofs with a bunny in its avatar is going to actually post something about abuse. Okay. The best, most intense bike chase I've seen yet. Now, when you say the best and you say bike chase, does that mean a bike being chased by police, but it's the best? I feel like that's a strange word to use with violating the law like that. Unless this is... Okay, so this is taken from the perspective of the police, presumably, because of the lights that are on the bike. How do you, like, what do you do in a motorbike chase, though? Because you can't do a pit maneuver. Otherwise, you're just going to fling the person off, and they're probably going to die, which I could say because it's already demonetized. So I don't even, like, what's the approach in a motorcycle chase? I don't even know. God, that's so dangerous. It's so dangerous for both parties, though, because the cop is assuming so much risk as well. Oh, God. Freaking heck, bro. Okay, so I guess the best, most intense means riding from the police officer. I honestly thought that this was going to be taken from the perspective of the criminal, being like, look at me, I'm going to post this video of me running away from police because I look really cool in it. It's like, oh, good job, you got yourself caught, you idiot. Bro, how long does this go on for? Oh, this is long. All right, this is a very lengthy chase. I just want to see how it ends, okay? Let's just see where it gets to. He rides upstairs. Wow, okay. I didn't think that was going to work out for him. I thought he was just going to get catapulted off the bike. I assume that this dude is going to make some mistake somewhere. Right? Nope. Still go. Is he going to pit maneuver him when he's just going slower? Oh, that's it. Okay. It just ends with the close-up like, oh, I've made a terrible mistake, haven't I? It looks like you're about to apprehend me. I'm going slow enough for you to pit maneuver me on a bike, aren't I? All right, this dude's entire life just flashed before his eyes. He's like, yeah, it would have been easier for me to just take the speeding ticket rather than this, wouldn't it? Yeah, why did I do that? Why didn't I just pull over? Why am I so stupid? Where did I go wrong in life so that I reacted like that? Well, I'll have time to contemplate it for many years while I'm in prison. This was hard to watch. Oh God. Oh God. What is this where there are so many bikes racing? Oh my, this is some real life Frogger going on right here. And it's so like there's freaking what? Well, all right, that didn't work out. Now we have another person who is in possibly an even worse situation than this guy because they might have actually gotten injured and they can't walk their bike off the side. I don't know, this whole race just seems like a pretty dumb idea, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Putting a whole bunch of people on wet sand where it's really hard to see and you can hardly even push your bike off to the side, and there are just this many people coming for this long. Yeah, it just seems dumb. I'm sorry, just not a good idea. Pretty unsafe idea, but I guess the people who enter it kind of know what the risk is, but I don't, nope, can't figure out why. That just seems like a death wish. The beginning of Mountain of, I can just say it, hell, a 40-minute downhill mountain bike race. All right, so we go from wet sand to snow on bicycles with 50 million people and people trying to pass each other. Okay, all right, yep, It seems perfectly safe. I don't know what could possibly go wrong. Oh my god, but why? Yep, okay, everybody's fallen. You know, this is better than the motorbike thing, though, at least because these don't weigh, hundreds of pounds. It's gonna hurt, but at least you're probably not gonna get demonetized. That's probably pretty unlikely. But I don't know, hitting ice on a bike, there's a ton of other people around you. It's a little risky. Okay. Oh my god. The things that people will do. I could understand the appeal. I could see this one. I can't see the last one. I don't understand why. Alright. Oh god. Deep breath. And... oh, this is a base jump. I was super confused on the perspective here at first. Or it's a wingsuit. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like visibility is pretty important for jumping off of a tall rock. You kind of want to see what's down there, don't you? Or maybe you don't. Maybe that's part of the thrill is... alright, well, it's like diving into water that you can't see through. Yeah, hopefully it works out. Oh. That's pretty spectacular, actually, the fact that it cleared out below. All right. Obviously, this person has done this jump before. I don't think anyone would do this completely blindly, not knowing where it was going to lead to, but even so, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Not smart, but pretty cool. I found this and got scared AF. I literally almost demonetized. Okay. I mean, dang. The standing back full on top of ice, very impressive. I don't even know how you got the grip to be able to jump from the start, but also, I don't know, maybe doing that next to a cliff when you know how slippery the ground is. Not the best idea. Impressive back full, though. Standing back full on hard. I don't know how you do that. How do you do standing back full? That's ridiculous. I'm glad you will live to do more standing back fulls, presumably not on ice next to a cliff. Maybe you've learned your lesson. Man almost hangs self while water skiing. Oh boy. Oh god, is that... oh. Okay. It didn't really seem like an almost there, but he's a little bit like, all right, how did that happen? I mean, he still seemed to have a pretty good grip, but I guess, I suppose there's always a chance if he did fall at that particular point, it would have been pretty bad news. And the top for the last month, the rescue of a man buried alive. Oh, wow. So, wait, how did this happen? Oh my god, like it keeps holy crap. Every time they get to the point where oh my god. That's crazy. I mean, that's smart, putting like the tube around him. God, the fact that every time they get to him. Yeah, I'd be kissing the ground. Mm-hmm. Oh, is he bowing to everyone? That's what the top comment says. Yeah, I'd holy crap. What happened? Was that a sinkhole? I wish I could read Chinese, I assume. How did that even happen in the first place? It did look like there was broken roadway. So yeah, it was just a sinkhole. Was this dude just like walking down the sidewalk and the road just collapsed? Can you imagine? You're just going about your day, crossing the street, and then the road just implodes. And you're buried in sand that just keeps on coming back over you as soon as it's dug out. Oh, man. No thanks. Now I'm just going to be scared to walk places ever. My God. Okay. It's scary.